This one's for my brother, for the nights we don't talk about, for the angels we lost in the smoke. He grew up where the streetlights flicker, like they scared to stay awake. Had pain inside his pockets, and a smile he used to fake. Mama worked a late shift, Bill stepped by the door. He said, little sis, don't worry, I was born to handle more. He had winter in his heartbeat, summer in his lies, gold around his neck, but no sleep behind his eyes. I used to hear the sirens before I heard his name. Everybody knew my brother, but nobody knew his pain. He kept a blade in his silence, kept a prayer in his glove. Said he never trusted people, but he died for blood. He would come home after midnight with the rain on his coat, smoke still on his fingers and a storm inside his throat. He kissed me on the forehead, said, Queen, don't be afraid. Some people lose their halo just to keep the wolves away. And I was too young to understand why his hands were always shaking, why every dream inside that house sounded like it was breaking. I walked into that trap house, damn, it smelled like fallen angels. Ash on the table and the walls full of danger. Every shadow had a story, every silence had a stranger. And the air was so heavy, it was choking on my prayers. I walked into that trap house, damn, it felt like living hell, where hope turns into powder and nobody lives to tell. Every corner whispered softly, little girl, you don't belong. But my brother stood beside me like the devil doing wrong for love. He said, keep your head down, don't look him in the eyes. Pretty girls get hunted when the snakes smell light. He had friends that weren't friends, just wolves with familiar faces. Men who called him family but was selling for the payment. He moved like he was fearless, but I saw through the act. The way he checked the windows every time he came back. There was money in the ceiling, secrets under the floor, names that were never spoken, people knocking at the door. He taught me how to listen when the room goes quiet, how to read a fake smile, how to feel a storm before violence. He said pressure makes people talk, but real ones stay stone. Never let a hungry crowd know what you carry home. And I hated what he carried, hated what he became. But when the world got cold, he was still my flame. He wasn't born a monster, he was built out of fear, out of unpaid rent and nobody coming near. And I still see him standing in the smoke by the stairs, half a broken man, half an answered prayer. I walked into that trap house, damn, it smelled like fallen angels. Ash on the table and the walls full of danger. Every shadow had a story, every silence had a stranger. And the air was so heavy, it was choking on my prayers. I walked into that trap house, damn, it felt like living hell, where hope turns into powder and nobody lives to tell. Every corner whispered softly, little girl, you don't belong. But my brother stood beside me like the devil doing wrong for love. Don't you ever love a man like me. I got blood on my jacket and ghosts that never leave. He said I did what I had to so you could be clean, so you could wear white dresses far away from these streets. I said, brother, you're still human. He said, not after what I've seen. Then he laughed like thunder, but his eyes looked 17. I walked out that trap house, but the smell stayed in my memory. Ash on my soul and his voice still protected me. Every wall was still whispering the names of the lost. And I finally understood what keeping family cost. I walked out that trap house, but I left a piece inside, where broken angels gather and the guilty learn to cry. He said, if the world gets heavy, call me, I'll come through. Then he faded in the smoke, saying, I did it all for you. Always, little sister, always. Even when the streets go quiet, even when the angels fall, always, always, always.